Outside on the corner where I caught the bus, thinking in my head it's colder than I thought it was. Sometimes life is like that, and you just quiver your lips, whisper a wish, hoping someone might give us deliverance. Now deliver this message, think I could live with this message. You could just give a few seconds to come and sit in my presence. And yes, it is so precious, yes, it is a blessing. Next, I'll attempt to express it with every heavy breath, cause just to make it worth it, and just to make it real, you always made it perfect, and that's the way I feel. Sometimes we think too much, and we lose control, but it's not what you know, no, it's who you know. Days that will not end, I'm sure you've had them too, wishing you're still in bed, and yet we have to move. This is what passion do, this is what passion does, it's on my planet too.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is me, Dukect here, live Thursday evening here on the Dukect Lounge. Thank you so much. Actually watching the Washington Capitals, see if they actually can close. This is an overtime game, and see if they can do it. And they have the puck, and against Toronto Maple Leafs. And you know what? I'm not surprised if they lose, but if I am going to go into a bit of cursing or anything else, it's because of that type of thing. Because if they lose, it wouldn't be surprising. But anyway, let's see. We got some talks about some things this evening, because hey, we got to multitask, ladies and gentlemen. And what we talk about is, let's talk about just pro wrestling. Let's talk about Finn Balor. Yes, Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, they won! Holy crap! The Caps actually got the goal. Holy crappity crap! They closed. Woo! Now, I'm not cheering Finn Balor getting hurt. No, that's not the look. Please don't cause that. I'm just clapping because the Capitals won a close game. They've closed. Wow, that is a miracle. But I gotta give props to the goalie from the Toronto Blue Jays. That dude was really good. And who was the guy there? It was Tom Wilson. His first goal. His first career playoff goal, everybody. His first goal, everyone. So, hey, his first goal, and he made it count. Congratulations, everybody. That's actually pretty cool. That's a good thing, Mr. Wilson. Yes, he shot it, and it's in. Game over, and the Capitals win. That's pretty much my play-by-play, everybody. Leave a comment and see how was that play-by-play. That record playing play-by-play, body and such like that. Yeah, exactly. Maybe I should have TV. To talk about that. It's something like that, But yeah, it was a nice goal. It's over, and the Capitals actually win a close game. They closed, ladies and gentlemen. So, with that being said, off goes the TV. I don't care about the post-game stuff. It's pointless. So let's get back to, really sad and, interesting moves for some people, because they actually like, the Finn Balor and such. And let's see. Finn Balor, the man who has returned from his long injury, an injury that took him out after his successful getting of the Universal Championship back in SummerSlam. And he fought for the belt. He won it, but his shoulder was injured, and he could not continue. And with that, he had to relinquish the Universal title. And he sat on himself waiting and hoping to get another opportunity to get that chance. And then, after that, people on Twitter are going crazy. Yeah, of course, the DC Twitter. But anyway, Finn Balor on the last night, past Monday Night Raw, the Superstar Shakeup, everybody. Monday Night Raw, he got injured because he was facing Jinder Mahal. A very stiff forearm shot from Jinder Mahal. And ouch. Yeah, I saw it, and man, that hit was like, boom! Dropped the bows on him. Dropped the bow like it was throw them bows, man. Like Ludacris song back in the day. He dropped the bows right on Finn Balor, and after that big hit, Finn was not the same. He was groggy. He had that matte burn on his forehead, nose. It just like dude got knocked out. But yeah, and I mean, and then he continued on the match and won. And then he had that silly promo by Bray Wyatt that I know I'm copying from the Smart Buster. He's like, "Oh, look, I'm scary. Oh, I'm bringing scary back to all you. Oh, demon, I'm gonna come and scare you. Boogie, 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 boogie." Which that's pretty much Bray Wyatt's promos nowadays. He's all bark, no bite. He's nothing. He has lost all of his matches, and God dang it, I can't wait to go into it when I review WrestleMania 30, this year's WrestleMania. I'm going to rip that guy. I'm going to rip Bray Wyatt and basically just, I can't wait. I'm not going to beat him down. But back to the point, Finn Balor getting hurt. And, at this point, the dude is not a spring chicken. And he's getting injured. I don't know if he's going to get many chances of being at the top if he keeps getting hurt like this. And he just came back from injury. And honestly, to me, Finn Balor, I mean, maybe this will probably get some for his character, because I literally still have no idea who he is. What is he? Is he a wrestler? I mean, what is he? Who is he? Why should I care? He's a dude who wears face paint on pay-per-views. That's it. Why should we care about anyone should care about Finn Balor other than, yeah, he's a good wrestler who can only do kicks. But besides that, what is Finn Balor's main goal? I just want, hopefully maybe he could do something with his character, his whole thing. And by the way, make the demon more demonic. Have that be like his second, his true second nature, that dark side of him. Have him cheat in matches. Instead of doing the same thing while wearing the demon makeup, have him do skirt the rules a bit. Have him thumb the eye, do everything else, things that is uncharacteristic than his regular form. Which is, I still have no idea why he still has this Baylor club. I don't know. It looks like he honestly looks like an underwear model. I thought he's gonna be like Rick Rick Montel, something like that, back in the day. But then again, you have Tyler Breeze over in SmackDown and such like that. So team up Fandango. So yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what you do with Finn Balor. I don't know what you do with him. He just seems he's so pretty. He's so pretty. But yet, there's no real character with him. And hopefully, when he gets back 100%, he can finally get that footing that he needs. Because I want him to succeed. I want Finn Balor to have a good career and actually be successful. I don't want him to end up like that Daniel Bryan or someone like that who keeps getting hurt and stuff like that. I want him to continue to be, right up there and winning champion and becoming good. That's my hope, is actually becoming a somewhat of a charismatic character. And I hope that it will be I really do hope that's the case later on in the year, because he's one of the WWE big pillars right now. And since Roman Reigns is, off of, basically got completely and totally murked by Braun Strowman, that thing looks like it's going to be fail, Anyway. But either way, what else is not cool is all the negative feedbacks to Jinder Mahal and all these other things about that. Has been a lot of people saying the negative stuff. He's unsafe. I'm like, Mahal's been around for a very long while. He's 30 years old, by the way, and I think maybe they could use this. And I know people, how can you do it? Well, once upon a time, I don't dare say his name, but screw it. Chris Benoit, got the name Crippler, whereas I think he actually supposedly broke like Sabu's like neck or gave him a really bad stinger or something like that, and they used it to fill his to make his character back at ECW when Chris Benoit was in ECW. So maybe they can use Mahal saying, "Yeah, you're gonna fight me, you're gonna make a win, but I will make you work for it." Something like that. Give him something of a character. Give Mahal something to do and make him seem more interesting and engaging. So, yeah. And that sort of thing. Instead of just having him be this warm body who just jobs everywhere. I want Mahal to do something with it and maybe do something interesting. Because, hey, this was a mistake. Hopefully they, he talked out, and hopefully this will not happen again. It probably won't happen again because Mahal is on SmackDown Live. So maybe, just maybe, in the next, when these two eventually face off again, this thing will not happen. And I hope both superstars, Finn Balor and Jinder Mahal, have, good careers in WWE. Make them look, and make, do something with their characters and in-ring and such. And yeah, and by the way, Mahal did do a very bad thing. But again, it was a mistake. Wrestling happened. Hell, if you really want to be, it wasn't really malice behind it. I mean, people get, there were, a lot of people get botches and all this stuff right now. That's why Botchamania exists. It's not really, what I think. I mean, it was pretty much a botch. Mahal wasn't really gonna hurt Finn Balor. That's the thing. He wasn't gonna hurt him. So, as someone who has been critical of Jinder Mahal, because I still, I hope that he becomes a lot more interesting on SmackDown Live. You never know. Hey, they worked their magic on something. They made Heath Slater interesting. So maybe they'll work their little magic and make Jinder Mahal interesting. And Finn Balor can come back stronger. And I've been cross-critic of Finn Balor. I want him to become stronger and become a great, not a good wrestler, but also someone you can say, yes, this actually is a pretty good, this guy came back stronger, and hopefully, he could have meaningful feuds and meaningful championship runs, and people can, buy all the merch and such for both of the wrestlers and such, or sports entertainers, as it were. But that's just my 2 cents on the subject. We will be right back and take a small little commercial break. And next, we're going to be talking about, some Nintendo stuff. Yes, Nintendo ending production on the NES Mini. Is it a good idea, bad idea? Well, I'll sit here and we're going to find out soon, right after this little commercial break. Not commercial, but a song break, everybody. A little musical interlude. We're going to be, let's see, what are we going to play? Let's play something from Super Mario 64. How about, here we are. How about Sunken Secrets, Dire Docks by Fishy from Super Mario 64, Portrait of the Plumber from OCRemix.com. So you can download this for free. Go ahead. It's a great soundtrack. I highly recommend it. Great soundtrack, great album. Seriously, play this game. Play Super Mario 64. It's great, but also play the music, the OC remix album, Portrait of the Plumber. Here it is, Sunken Secrets, Dire Docks. We'll be right back, right after this. Thank you so much for listening. Me, Duke CT. are back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to me here live on the talkshoe.com. And also, I'm going to be putting this up right now. This is the first podcast, ladies and gentlemen, that you will see this on vid.me. Yes, I'm putting this podcast up on vid.me, ladies and gentlemen, because, hey, you know what? Let's spread this thing around. I got my faith from vid.me. What you also can find out there is my shows. I'm putting all my shows up there, too. vid.me. And also, the podcast and the videos, my reviews and all that fun stuff. And also, you can catch this on YouTube and on iTunes and everywhere, including places like freakingawesomenetwork.com, the homepage, and on manicexpression.com as well. So, let's get this thing continuing. And, Nintendo has basically, according to a lot of people, is that a lot of people have been I love this little thing. Is according to Arts Technica, Nintendo hates money. Disaccuses the NES Classic. I love that. Look at this. I love that the headline hates money. It's like they just said Nintendo just burnt all their money, all their yen. I guess screw this. No one cares. But honestly, a lot of people seem to really like this product. They like the NES Classic. They really liked it. It was hard to find, but people wanted to get it. But yet, sadly, today, it is after April, according to Nintendo, that right here from a statement provided by IGM, and I quote, throughout April, the Nintendo of America territories will receive the last shipments of Nintendo Entertainment System's NES Classic Edition systems for this year. We encourage anyone interested in obtaining this system to check with retail outlets regarding availability. We understand that it has been difficult for many consumers to find a system, and for that, we apologize. We are paying close attention to customer feedback, and we greatly appreciate the incredible level of consumer interest and support for this product. The representative added that the NES Classic wasn't intended to be an ongoing long-term product. However, due to high demand, we did add extra shipments to the original plans. The NES Classic controller will also be discontinued, according to the spokesperson. As someone who had little interest in the NES Classic, because I found it, a little bit foolish to add, because I already have most of these games by download on the Nintendo Wii shop, or just I have most of these games on the Wii, or on the Wii U actually. Download stuff. Why do I need to buy this on an HD console? Like somebody, it's an HD. I'm like, so, I have an HD TV running my Wii U, so I can play them HD all the time. So I did not really get the whole NES Classic phenomenon. I never got the whole bug for it. Because, I don't get it. I just never got it of why people wanted this game. But people wanted it. But, people wanted this. And, but yeah, people wanted it. In fact, they've been trying to sell these things the $60 miniature system, which is supposed to be at the cost, it was impossible. It was an average of 200% markup in secondhand sales on eBay, and those consoles and when it came out. And here's the thing. And after the market prices have come down, all these other things about the eBay stuff, it still sells for over $100. The NES Classic sells for $100, and I guarantee that thing is going to come up because of the discontinuing. And it really is, and it was a really successful product for Nintendo to have this whole NES Classic system. Around 1.5 million was sold nationwide in 2006 calendar year, and they did apologize. The Nintendo president Tatsumi Kishimada. I apologize. I can't pronounce American names. There's no chance of me pronouncing Japanese names right. If you're with me for this long, you know I couldn't pronounce. I can't pronounce any names. So it says he apologized for the inconvenience caused by product shortages. Noting that some parts require time to cure and they're working to increase production. They see a lot of he said, quote, "We also see the nostalgic interest in these products as an opportunity to draw consumers' attention to our latest game system, the Nintendo Switch." And a lot of people, that probably did work a bit. I mean, the Nintendo Switch has dominated for a while. People are like buying it and loving it, mostly because of Breath of the Wild and so many other stuff there. But I'm going to say this, right? I got to say this, that Nintendo handled this pretty poorly again. They should have been really prepared. They should have said, okay, we need to make sure we got all these things. People wanted this product. When first this came out, people would have been overjoyed. Let's make sure this thing is out perfectly. Let's double up, triple up our revenue, our stuff here. Make sure everyone in the stores get them. So, everywhere. I mean, not just Amazon, but all the big box stores. Double, triple, make sure there's going to be really high interest. Just keep, building them. Build them until there's all the pre-orders and stuff. And when after all the orders go out, keep building them for a while. And then, probably make sure everyone gets one. And continue the service of adding more games into it. That sort of thing. Maybe because a lot of people right now are upset. A lot of people are pissed off because this thing is not going to be available anymore. And I guarantee you people will be like, fuck Nintendo. And they says, yeah, they are. They basically are saying screw Nintendo. They don't want to continue buying these games. They're not going to they're done with Nintendo because it's this was something I wanted to get. And now, since you're not going to care about my needs about playing the NES Classic, I'm not going to spend $300 plus dollars on this Nintendo Switch. So, yeah. Or, yes, and like I said, Nintendo America President Reggie Fils-Aimé admitted to mixed marketplace disconnect. Of course he did, and there was a disconnect. And now, this is what a lot of people are worried. It is that Nintendo still have this disconnect, and they've lost a lot of consumer trust because of this. This way they handle the Nintendo online store for the Switch and all these type of games. They need to get those people back. They need to really get these people back into the fold. And I believe the best way to do this, the best way to get the people back, is to just say, we're going to do on E3, when E3 starts, they're going to reveal this online system that is like the video game version of Netflix. They will make a humbling apology to the people and they have a video game version of Netflix. In fact, and they say the people who bought the NES Classic will have a chance to get a free download for all the games. You download all the games, you can keep all those games too. And Netflix, you can buy these games, but also the games are there, not just for a trial basis, but these are the games, if you buy the system, they're done. You own these games. You download them, you can play them, and all these type of stuff. And you can just, that sort of thing, a monthly or yearly type of thing of downloading these games, and you can keep them. You have the option of keeping this game, or you can actually, trade it for something higher. That sort of thing. Do something, because the Nintendo needs to get some good people back in their good graces, because a lot of people are hurt by this. They're angry and they're hurt about this discontinuing, and that angry and discounted will take away their money and will take away a lot of hope. I'm not going to buy anything. Heck, when they're supposed to going to have the SNES, I guarantee you, they're going to have an SNES Classic come out, that they're not going to really get any people jumping in because of, again, people are like, you know what? I've been burned before, and I'm not going to go back and buy this thing. So, yeah. It doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't make sense. There's still high demand on this. Maybe they'll reconsider after this backlash. Maybe after all this backlash and this negative responding, maybe they'll say, you know what? Let's not discontinue this. We're going to continue this as long as we can, right until the wheels fall off. And not only the people who have pre-orders about this and try to get this thing, you will get this thing for free. And we'll have an update or something. You get like extra games, extra 20 games or something. Make the people feel like, you know what? Thank you. Like they feel like, you know what? I feel like a lot of people are like, yeah, man, we need something to help. It's like this makes us feel like we have trust in you again. And happy customers happy customers being happy. More people will buy your products. And more people have a positive. If you have more of a positive reputation, Nintendo, that means people will go and buy your products. And people will be like, man, I really do love your products and everything. This is really good. So this is what you need to do, Nintendo. You cannot continue this road of idiocracy. If you do, well, people are not going to go in. You've been in that dark place before, and you don't want to do that. You just had the Wii U and failed massively with it, and now the Switch is actually doing pretty well. You don't want to screw this up, because once you screw this up, heck, I don't know if you're going to come back from that. Who knows? Anyway, that's my 2 cents. They need to get the game. Hopefully, the NES Mini will hopefully get back on sales. They will, and hopefully they will not discontinue, because there's so many people with the positive. They love these they love this type of nostalgia. So why not give them what they want and continue the product? That's what I want to say. If they were smart, if Nintendo was smart, they hear this and say, let's continue this product for another 5-6 months, 8, 9, 10 months. It's gonna cost us a little bit. It's gonna cost us a lot to put this thing up together. But we will get back a lot more. You get a lot more of customer satisfaction, and people will say, "Hey, thank you, Nintendo. We got our product back. You gave us an extra couple games. That means when you keep me happy, keep us happy. That means I will go and buy more Nintendo products." Well, that was a fun little podcast, now wasn't it? That's pretty much it for the Dukect Lounge. Thank you so much for listening and the new people from vid.me and all the other places. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. Anyway, this is Dukect here. Peace, love. I will see y'all when I see y'all later.